Hello and welcome, my friends. How is everybody doing today? We're going to get started real quick. We're going to pull 3 cards to find out what the energy is going on right now and see if this resonates with you. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. One of the other videos might be something that resonates more with you. And I think I'm going to split this deck and take the top card. So, Enchanted Heart. Blessed, beloved child of the universe, believe that goodness will arise in your life. Trust in the beauty that is destined for you. I open my arms to receive the many blessings meant for me. So it's about believing that good things are coming our way, right? So what are some of the good things that have come your way today? Have you thought about what's around you right now? What are some of the good things that are around you right now that you appreciate? I love this little guy right here. He brings me a lot of joy. Often we think about things that, we could be just in a mood even, right? Or think about something that happened last month that we didn't like, but then we don't we realize that we're not noticing what's right around us that we can really enjoy and be appreciative of. For instance, my beautiful flower that smells delicious. I love that. And I appreciate you being here with me on this channel, on this video. So the next one is The Secret. Feelings are powerful manifestors. So this is what we talk about a lot, right? So it says, remember that worry attracts more worry. Unhappiness attracts more unhappiness. Fear attracts more fear. And remember that joy attracts more joy. Happiness attracts more happiness. And love attracts more love. So we want to make that choice, right? I'm going to be honest with you, though. Sometimes it's not that easy to just choose joy. And as I'm doing this video, I can see the birds flying by. That's just so wonderful to see. But if you've got a situation that is just kind of ruminating and resonating and going around and round and round, some of the things that you can do, I'll hold these up as I talk about this. Some of the things that you could do is actually write it down. Get it out of your head. I am not kidding when I say, if you just take out some notebook and you just say what is on your mind about that particular situation that keeps going round and round in your head, the situation that might be causing you worry, the situation that might be causing you unhappiness, or the situation that might be causing you fear, get it out of your head and write it down on some paper. And don't be bashful about what you have to say, because your spirit, your mind wants to express itself, and holding it in will keep you in that state of being unhappy, right? When we want to actually clear that, not ignore it, we want to clear it out of our system, okay? So feelings are powerful manifestors. In order to get to those good feelings, we have to be aware and clear some of these bad feelings. And writing them down into a journal is one way. There's other ways of handling it too. All right, so we've got the Tower. All right, so the Tower is the tarot card of sudden change. Now, it's kind of drawn as some person is falling out of the tower, but that's just to denote that it's kind of an unexpected, maybe it could be even a wanted change, but you just weren't expecting it to happen now. You were expecting it to happen maybe when you planned it out, but it could be a very, very much something that you want to have changed. It's just that it's happening very quickly. So I'm gonna, let me see here. This is the Curious Travels Tarot deck. So the Tower is sudden change. And, we are in that, if you're watching this in July, at the end of July in 2025, we are at the start of some major changes astrologically. So it's sort of as above, so below. Let me see, that is 16. If I look at it like this. If the stars are changing and it's meant to happen per the astrology, then we can't really fight it, can we? You know, we kind of have to just be like, okay, we're going along with the universe on this. So I'm going to read you the definition of this card. Excuse me. The tower stands dubiously amidst unrelenting chaos. Change is coming in its most chaotic form. Sorry about this, but you know, Uranus and Gemini is the chaos, but it's also surprising and miraculous. So we want to like remember that like it might be surprising, it might be chaotic, but it can also be miraculous, right? It says it will be intense and possibly hard to accept, but ultimately it's for the greater good, right? So sometimes we gotta rip the Band-Aid off. Change might hurt because it goes against some of your false assumptions or your inner belief systems, but you will be able to rebuild and adapt to this new reality in time, right? Take this as a warning to examine any unstable foundations you might have in your life. So I wouldn't say it's a warning. Like this is, you know, you have to take this particular definition of a tarot, you know, with a grain of salt on how you want to interpret it. But I would say that, you know, change is good. It's uncomfortable because we set up our lives for routines, and when we have sudden change, it requires a lot of, you know, brain power, action, or focus, which is kind of tiring, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull a self-care card, and I'm going to pull an inspiration one, just because we had kind of a abrupt tarot card reading, and I want to end on a positive note. So this says, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Heed your inner calling. What is it that makes you different from others, and what unique expression do you most desire in this life? So this could be you know, something that you think about. You know, maybe the change is really needed because you need to be who you really are and express your real self in this life. And up until now, you've been doing all for other people, right? And so we want to remember that we are blessed, and the universe is here to shower us with the blessings as long as we are willing to accept them. All right? We got to be on the lookout for ourselves. So I hope you liked this reading, and thank you so much for being here. And so, yeah, comment down in the comments if there's anything that's going on that's abruptly changing for you. I can say that I have had some abrupt changes this past month for sure. I mean, changes in my work, and I've started doing this channel more. And, you know, and I'm just riding the wave. I'm just riding the wave with you all, and I'm happy to be here with you. So if you enjoyed this video, I would ask that you just like it so we can share the love and share the vibe and get the good word out there so we can create a more authentic and self-expressive and blessed experience for everybody. Okay? Have a wonderful, wonderful day.